Okay, so guess what? It's almost Friday,
Yes.
and then what's this weekend?
What?
What's happening this weekend?
Easter.
Easter? Do you celebrate Easter?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. I get to go home and see my parents. What do you do for Easter?
I go to my grandma's and when we hunt for eggs.
You hunt for eggs? Is it money in it or candy?
Candy or money.
Yum.
The golden Easter egg has money in it.
Oh.
And they have our names on them, the golden Easter
Yeah.
eggs.
So everyone gets one?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna move
it's
this over.
So everybody gets the same amount of eggs because some are blue, which were mine last year.
Yeah.
I had blue eggs last year, so I got all mine. And I
So
got
you
my
like
golden egg. One of the eggs, I think it was my sister's Audrey. It was in the tree, and
Cool.
I raised it for
Got
her
it.
and gave it to her.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to jump into listening comprehension. So I'm going to read you a story, and then I'm going to ask you various questions, and you're going to answer to the
Yay.
best of your ability,
Yay.
okay?
Yay.
So listen, because I'm just going to read it one time, okay? So, last Sunday, I got up early while Mom and Dad were still in bed. I hurried out to the porch and found what I was looking for. I took it inside and opened it. I knew which sections they always read, so I put Dad's sections on this chair and Mom's on the couch. Then I turned on the coffee maker, knowing the smell would wake them up. Soon my parents came downstairs. They were surprised. Then we all sat down and read. Okay, so what woke up Mom and Dad?
Coffee.
This is a story about
Smell the coffee.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
coffee?
What did everyone in the story do at the end?
Read.
Okay. What was brought in from the porch?
Books.
write the best words and sentences you can. Don't worry if you don't know how to spell a word.
And then what is the best title for this story? Listen to the choices. A. Happy Birthday, Mom. B. Sleeping Late. C. A Sunday Surprise. Or D. My Lazy Parents.
Sunday surprise. Because they were surprised.
Okay, here's a new passage, okay? At recess, my friends and I often play kickball or volleyball, but all the boys ever play was football. No girls were allowed. But on Tuesday, when the recess bell rang, we charged past the boys and started passing Marta's football. The boys didn't like this surprise one bit. They started playing against us, but the real surprise was that who won the game.
Okay, so Emily
What games did the girls usually play?
her name, Mrs. Brown. Clean her attic. She
Volleyball? Wait, did you say games?
Yeah,
tell you what Ramon says in the writing here.
Volleyball.
that was good. Good job.
Keep this
Okay.
How did the boys react to seeing the girls on the field?
They were like, get off the field.
So they didn't like
They
it.
didn't like it.
And then, what is the main idea of this story? Listen to these choices. A. The girls turn the tables on the boys. B. Football is more fun than kickball. C. Boys are better at football than girls. Or D. Girls should always play football at recess.
Oh, wait. Okay, can I go back to the question?
Yeah. What is the main idea of the story?
Back.
A. The girls...
Back, like, one about what games did they used to play.
Oh, yeah.
I want to add kickball. 'Cause it said
Kickball?
kickball.
Okay, good job. I like how you were able to use that question to help you, right? Sometimes we could do that to help us. Okay, so I want you to answer this question, so I'm gonna repeat it. What is the main idea of this story? The girls turn the tables on the boys. B. Football is better than kickball. C. Boys are better at football than girls. Or D. Girls should always play football at recess.
She and Ramon find themselves
Can you say number A again?
The girls turn the tables on the boys.
A. We turn the tables on the board.
Great job.
so
Okay, I'm gonna read the story. New story.
the correct
The frog-eating bat is just one of several kinds of bats found in Latin America. It lives near ponds and searches for its prey at night. Some frogs are deadly if eaten, but bats avoid them by recognizing the frog's mating call. Many frogs protect themselves by using short calls that are difficult to locate. Even so, the frog-eating bat can find them and eat as many as 40 frogs in one night. So, what do the frogs do to avoid being eaten?
Avoid being eaten. Yeah, like weird calls that can hardly be recognized.
Okay, good job. What is the best title for this paragraph? A. Food for thought. B. Latin American frogs. C. Sounds made by frog-eating bats. Or D. All about frog-eating bats.
Can you say number B again?
B. Latin American frogs. C. Sounds made by frog-eating bats. D. All about frog-eating bats. Or A. Food for thought.
D.
How could the frogs harm the bat?
Because they could be poisonous.
B.
They could be poisonous.
How does the bat tell whether a frog is dangerous?
Because of their mating call.
Yep, good job. Okay, new passage. It's raining cats and dogs.
What?
How did such a particular phrase come into be part of our language? Some scholars trace it back to the 1500s when people lived in houses with roofs made of thatch. The thatch, which is like straw, was picked thickly onto a loose framework that had many gaps. Small animals would live or sleep in the roof because the thatching was warm. During a cloudburst, the thatch became slippery. You knew it was raining hard when a cat or dog slid from the roof. So why would animals want to live in the thatch roof?
Because it was warm and cozy up there.
Okay. Why would an animal fall from the thatch roof during a rainstorm?
Because it was slippery and wet.
What is the main topic of the paragraph? A. Thatch roofing. B. Weather. C. Origin of a phrase. Or D. Care of pets in the past.
Origin of a phrase.
When did people begin using the phrase "it's raining cats and dogs" according to scholars?
Finish the sentence using just these words.
Do you remember what it said?
No, like something
China,
the night.
France,
I don't know, 1500s.
Yeah, you're right. Good job. Okay, we're almost done. This is our last passage. How did car makers of the past design a new car without computers they rely on today? First, they drew a picture of the car. Then they made a 3-foot-long model. Once everyone liked the design, artists shaped a life-size model out of clay, so it would be easy to make small changes. Next, they carved a detailed wooden model. Finally, they cut the wooden model into pieces and used these pieces as patterns for the steel parts that would become the new car. So, after the clay model, what material did the car makers use for the next model?
Paper and pencil.
Paper and pencil.
They jotted it out.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
According to the passage, what would car makers use today to design a new car?
Clay.
Clay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. In the early years, what was the first step in designing a car?
Pencil and paper.
Good job. What was the benefit of using clay to make a model?
It could get wet.
What happens when you get clay wet?
And it would like it deteriorates.
So why would that be a good thing? What is the benefit of using clay when you're trying to make
benefit?
a model
What's the
car?
benefit?
Benefit?
What's benefit mean?
It means like what is a good outcome.
That
You said it's you mentioned something about it getting wet.
the clay could get wet, and then it could like get dry, and it would be a clay model.
Okay. Good job. And then why did they cut up the wood model?
Blank. Amazed. Write 2 words to finish this sentence.
This one's a little harder.
2 words.
You're not sure? Best guess?
Wait, what is the question again?
Why did they cut up the wooden model?
So if I say the number, go to that one. So go through this.
Because it.
Okay. Write a sentence.
Because.
39. Where the number 3
Because.
to tell what's happening in the picture.
Describing this picture.
Use the word that is in the middle.
Okay, we'll move on.
Sure.
And last question. What book might this paragraph appear in? Listen to the following, okay? A. Early car design. B. Computers in design.
A.
In the picture.
C. Making steel patterns. Or D. The history of Detroit.
That in the middle of your sentence.
Great job.